Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 on the PlayStation 5. Alright, so before we unpause this, there's one thing I wanted to do, and that is we're going to go and take our Spy Master off of trying to find secrets in our capital. I'm not saying that our wife is not guilty, Jynx, but thus far we have not found anything that would indicate that these children are not ours.
It seems like she loves you very much.
Yeah, she's our lover. I really don't think that they are. I think those are just rumors being spread.
You've been good to her.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and switch her over from finding the secrets in the capital to instead find secrets over here in Paris. Since we're attempting to kill the King of England, or excuse me, the King of France, and I don't want to spend too much money doing so. I'm trying to do it on the cheap. So maybe we can get some agents by finding secrets rather than having to pay them. Alright, so let's go and let this play. Remember, the other thing that we're working on right now is just trying to get our piety up. We got 32 and we need, I think, 72 in order to do a holy war for a duchy. So we got that itching for a distraction event again, which again is just spending money to progress it. I think we'll just do this one and reduce his prestige by cutting holes in the clothes of his troops in improper areas.
Ass flaps?
Yeah, maybe some ass flaps. Might have their junk hanging out in the front. Maybe nipples. Have the nipples. Yeah, so that their nipples would be... It'd be embarrassing and they'd be cold. Your nipples would be cold. How can a troop fight effectively with cold nipples getting chafed up on armor? This is a reading in Burgos. It looked like it would be a tedious evening once the feast entertainment was over, but Grima saved the day by suggesting a reading from... I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that. It's a good attempt, Jinx. Maybe it isn't even right. I also love that one. I don't know what that was about. But we did get an agent for the scheme to kill King Henry, and our wife died. No!
How did she die before us?
I know, she was younger than us.
So old.
She's only 39. How did she die? Yeah, she didn't have any negative health traits. And she's a lunatic. I guess that's a minor health penalty.
She just couldn't live without being pregnant.
Apparently not. Yeah, it doesn't say why she died. Let's see if I can look at her death cause. See if it'll tell us.
Yeah, I was like, what's that weird little green skull?
She died of heart failure.
Oh.
Wow. So we lost our wife, guys.
Maybe she found out we were investigating her.
Maybe. You killed her, Jinx.
I killed her.
Sancho comes of age right as his mom dies. It's absolutely terrible. How well did he do on his education? Alright, looks like he did pretty decent. We'll take a look at him here in a minute. Because remember, we want to get him to the church immediately. He got the level 3 education.
Before you die.
Yeah, before we die. So let's go ahead and get him into the church now. Ask him to take the vows. You see, he's not very likely to do so. But he is more likely than he was before. You know, because we haven't hit the use a hook yet. He's getting the plus 50 from the learning education, guys. So that's a big boost there. So now it's 87% chance that he'll accept. But we've got to use piety.
No.
Wow, I wasn't aware of that. So we're in trouble then.
Yeah, we're never going to make that. 317?
Yeah, a lot of piety required.
So much.
I think we're going to have to go on a pilgrimage.
They won't take gold instead?
No. I think we're going to have to go on a pilgrimage, guys, to try and get some piety. That one agent was just removed from our scheme because he died, but we did get another agent, so kind of makes up for it, I suppose. And the alliance with Barcelona is over because of the marriage ending. So we're not allied with Barcelona any longer. So we could, attack him, I suppose.
My wife died, and I'm really sad, so I'm going to kill
We
everyone.
would take it for... It's probably better to wait until we become Oso, honestly. I think that's the best way to do it. To try and get the entire kingdom, or the whole duchy, I suppose.
Everyone's so old.
So yeah, we'll wait until Oso is our character. I did want to take a look at the intrigue situation here. Alright, we're at 24 and 49%. So, we now need to find a new wife immediately. That's how you do it in CK3. You do not mourn for very long, guys.
Why do we need another wife?
Because of the bonuses we get from having a spouse. Yeah, you just...
Her helping out.
Yeah, she gives you some huge boost. It has reduced all of our stats down here. So yeah, we need. In fact, we are now 2 over the cap for the domain holding limit because our stewardship has dropped by so much. So yeah, we absolutely need a spouse. So let's go ahead and find one. I think we're gonna go with somebody who has high stewardship. Is what I'm thinking. I think that'd be useful. So let's go and find a spouse and make sure that we don't care about age as far as maximum age. In fact, we want her to be old. We want her to be at least 35 is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think she needs to be at least 35. So maybe no difference of age than 15. Because we're 59. I mean, that would make her... Yeah, I guess you don't want it that either. What does that have to look for an older woman? Definitely want adults, though. We don't care about fertility. We want her to be healthy, though.
No more babies.
No more babies. So we don't care about traits or anything like that, guys, or marriages. But we will make sure that it is a, not a lowborn, a noble woman. All right, so let's go ahead and sort this by stewardship. And so remember, we're looking for an older lady. I mean, there's this woman here. She's 49. She's not having any kids. With a 29-year-old, you're definitely risking having more children.
And they're going to be French babies.
And she's not even any better stewardship-wise. This woman, in fact, is pretty decent at intrigue. Yeah, she's all right. Looking at her traits, she loves to party.
Oh.
And yet she's reclusive, so she parties alone, essentially.
That's my kind of lady.
Uh-huh.
I can get down with that.
She's paranoid and callous and brave. So that's her personality.
Yeah, she seems fine.
Yeah, I think she's fine. She fits the age that we're looking for here. And after this, it's just getting worse and worse when it comes to the skills. So yeah, let's go and pick her. And we will lose prestige because she's just not all that important. All right, excellent. So we'll arrange that marriage, get her into our court, and giving us some boost.
Can you imagine being that old and receiving a letter from the king like, hey, you want to get married?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll become a queen. Why not? All right, so if we have her do the assist ruler, we're getting a total of 9, 10, 11, 12 stats here. So that's really probably the best way to go. But if we really just want to focus on stewardship, we can get a boost of 12 just to stewardship. So that'd be a huge boost for us. We are losing some intrigue, of course, but you know what? I think it's worth it because that would definitely be enough, actually, for us to not only hold the 7 that we have, but we could probably even hold one more. I think we should be able to. So yeah, let's go and switch her over to Manage No Domain. It hasn't updated yet. There we go. So yeah, we could actually hold one more county now because she's so good with the stewardship. Oso has increased his prowess. Good job. So I think he might be one of our knights right now. And Duke Mendo has also increased his prowess. So this is, of course, because we have our marshal improving our commanders.
Doing a good job training everybody up.
All right, so we've already seen this event. We're just going to keep going with the bad omen here. And he just grew more vigilant. All right, so the scheme loses progress. Of course, we weren't ready to do the scheme yet anyways. We're sitting at 6 years to get it done and only 24% chance of success. So we need more agents. So hopefully we'll find some over here with our spy master.
She's
find
gonna
some secrets
too. She's so old.
Our spy master?
Yeah.
I mean, I think like everybody's old at this point.
Everyone.
Yeah, look at how old Count Robert is. He's 62. Rodrigo, we'll take a look at him in a minute. A sensual proposal. So this noble woman is sure to follow. That look in her eyes, the words on her lips. I know exactly what she is after. So she wants my penis, guys.
She does.
Yep, she does. So like I say, I will keep her close, very close, and she'll become our lover. I don't even know who this woman is. She's charismatic, though, and a hunter, and athletic, humble and temperate.
Apparently a hunter. Hunter of crowns.
Yeah, a hunter of men.
And gold.
So we can just lay with her, a distraction for tonight, but nothing more. They say how sweet this would end her attempt to seduce us. Because she's got her own scheme. You know, all the characters in the game do their own schemes, so she's scheming right now to seduce us. We could instead say, never the world will know of her perverted nature. Tell everybody about it. Or we can say, I'm tired of these games, leave me alone, all of you. and then nobody will attempt to seduce us for 10 years.
Not even your wifey?
Nah, not even our wifey. I don't know if I've ever seen a spouse attempt to seduce you, though. I mean, you could seduce them, but I don't think I've seen that before. And I think you're the one that's got to initiate that. I don't know. You'd assume the AI has the ability to use that.
You would think so.
I'm not sure. So what do you want to do here, Jinx? We got a new wife, so no longer feel committed to the current one. But, you know, we did just marry not that long ago.
Yeah, and your wife just died.
Yeah.
On top of all that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's up to you.
What do you think we should do, Jinx?
Do whatever dudes need to do, but...
We'll just go with this one. How sweet, but no. I'm currently grieving.
It's like, thanks. You just want my gold.
Yeah, I kind of feel like she's just
you
a
just
crown
want my
digger.
Bastard baby.
Yeah, crown digger over here. But yeah, I was looking at Rodrigo. He's 52, so even he is old. Zamina is 55. Bad. We know about that, remember?
Oh,
remember we told on her?
Yeah, we did.
She was cheating on him, and we snitched on her, and she is arrested because of that.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm. Just looking to see how many of his kids got that trait from her. Looks like both of the boys did, and the girl did. Kid. Yeah, you say that every time we saw him.
I know.
He's big.
Oh,
big
I wasn't
boy.
even looking at that one. I was looking at the other one.
Is the other one big too?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're big. They're both big boys. He's got cancer though.
His house is tiny.
She's a dwarf. Okay, so that's quite a difference in height here.
I feel sorry for her in childbirth.
Yeah, if she has a son anywhere near the size of him, yeah, it's another big boy here.
Oh, she already had a baby?
She already had a baby with him.
Goodness.
Yep, and he's got that hell trait as well, so he will
salute you.
He will be bigger. Can't get out of this here, guys. Let's just close them all.
We're stuck in Rodrigo's
family.
family.
We're stuck in looking at his family. Our sister, she finally died. And she was, of course, our rival, so we lost stress because of that.
Like, oh.
So finally, she's dead. So her son inherited, and thus two factions have disbanded, because she was really the source of many of our issues, which is why we were trying to get rid of her. So now you got... That's not him. He's over here, I think. Yeah, this is our nephew here. And, he's a bleeder.
And he hates you.
Yeah, he doesn't like us because we blackmailed him. We have a strong hook on him, so that's pretty useful. It means he can't operate against us. We could also use that hook, now that he has this title. We can now use the hook to modify his feudal contract. And it doesn't get rid of the hook either, though he's already paying high feudal taxes. Okay, well, we could increase the feudal taxes even further.
Extortionate.
And that would it'd give us double the taxes from him. So it could increase the taxes even further. That does have a pretty big opinion hit, but it's not as big of an opinion hit than if we were to move feudal levies to high. That would result in a negative 15 compared to just negative 10 going from here to here. So what do you think? You think we should increase taxes or feudal levies, Jinx?
Taxes.
Taxes. Okay. So yeah, we'll use the hook for this.
Because I feel like he's the one who is the deviant or something vile.
I don't remember what he did. I'm not sure how we got the hook on him.
I think he's a bad dude.
I suppose we could always look in our intrigue if we were really wanting to see what he did here. So yeah, he's a deviant. Okay. And he's the cannibal. Got a cannibal in our realm, eating people. So yeah, what we're going to do, guys, let's go ahead and do that now, actually. We have the money for it. Let's go on a pilgrimage. I don't know if we'll be able to complete this before we die, guys. Catholic pilgrimage. It is time for me to set out on my journey to one of the holy places, but which one? So we're going to go to Jerusalem, the Vatican, to Cologne, or Cologne, as you'd say in English, but Cologne in German, which is in Germany. Although I don't know if it's in the Holy Roman Empire right now. We'd have to look to see where the borders are. I assume it's still in the HRE.
They own a lot.
Yeah, it's France that's been losing territory rather than the HRE. So this is going to cost us 320 gold. So it actually puts us in the negative. Yeah, but we'll do it anyways.
We can go into debt?
Yeah, we can go into debt.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of negative penalties. So we probably don't want to go to Jerusalem because of how expensive that is. Yeah, we'll go to this one. We'll go to the churches in Vaticano, however you pronounce that. So it'll put us in negative 21. When you go in the negative, you can get all kinds of negative events that will give you, province modifiers you don't want. All right, so we're Preparing for our journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of God. While I go with the Lord, my realm must wait, however long I may be gone.
You're never coming back.
Never coming back, guys. You know, I think it makes sense, though, for us here at the end of our lives, at the end of our life to be, we have multiple lives, apparently. At the end of our life to be going on a pilgrimage. You know, we're worried about our soul. Did you want to read this Love Thy Neighbor event?
Among my fellow pilgrims, there is a woman who preaches compassion and fellowship until she reaches the topic of heathens. One evening around the campfire, she loudly declares them to be abominable monsters in the eyes of God, deviants and child murderers all. Most people avert their eyes when she looks at them. Tonight I was not quick enough. Do you not agree, O King?
Okay, so how do we feel about heathens, Jinx? Do we have sympathy for them? I mean, us personally, yeah, we are not Christian.
Compassion, please, Lord.
We're not religious in real life, guys. We're spiritual, really. So yeah, we'd fit under this heathen definition here. But in the game, how does Sancho feel about it?
He agrees.
How does he feel? I was trying to look at his traits here. I don't remember what traits he has. I don't think he has the zealous trait.
I don't think so either.
Or would be kind of forced to make a decision here. Yeah, he's ambitious,
really
wrathful, and brave. He doesn't care that much.
But he's going on a pilgrimage.
So we can say this one, which would give us sympathy to heathens. Our domain taxes would go up by 10%. Opinion different faiths go up by 10, and different faith opinion would also go up. Or we can have disdain for heathens, which would result in more levies of plus 20%, and we lose opinion with anybody of a different faith. I kind of feel like because we're Spanish and we're fighting the Muslims all the time, we look at them as enemies because, you know, they have been our enemies. I think it might make sense for us to have a disdain for heathens. But at the same time, I kind of want the taxes rather than the levies.
I was like, oh, money.
Yeah, this one gives us money while this one gives us taxes. Or excuse me, while this one gives us levies.
Oh, no, he looks pretty disgusted.
I don't think we have many heathens in our lands. But the opinion bonus isn't all that useful either, because it's not like we have a lot of problems with opinion. I don't know. Which one do you want to go for, Jinx? What do you think fits Sancho more?
Curse the heathens.
Curse the heathens? Okay. So I'll say I agree. I would not trust anyone who came to their defenses. I think it makes sense with us being enemies with the Muslims. So it did not take us very long to reach the Vatican in Rome. Pilgrims flock to Rome from all over the Christian world. Some follow via Francigena, something like that. Others take less well-known paths. In the end, we converge here at St. Peter's Basilica, where the great man himself was put to rest. Standing here with the other pilgrims, I sense a feeling of solemn unity and friendship shared amongst the gathered, all having overcome various trials and tribulations along their journey. This was a really easy pilgrimage. Yeah. Usually there will be a lot more events tied to this, and you might have some more struggles, but this went very well for us. So we're going to get the 375 piety that we need in order to get our son into the church. We're going to get the Pilgrim Trait, which is going to give us more monthly piety and increase opinion with anybody of our faith. And we're also going to get the Determined Pilgrim, which this here is going to increase monthly piety per night. So every night we have is going to also increase our piety. So it should get a good boost per month.
Your pocket didn't even get picked.
No, pocket did not get picked. So we are now a pilgrim. We have the piety to get our son set up. I was kind of worried we weren't going to be able to do this in time. So yeah, Sancho with his hood. All right, so let's go and ask him to take the vows. And 88% chance he'll agree. We'll see, guys.
He's going to refuse.
Yeah, that 12% chance of refusal.
After all that money and piety we spent.
I will answer the call to serve a higher power, and thank you for setting me on this path of righteousness. So he's now a monk. All right, excellent.
No problem, Sancho.
Mm-hmm. And so, with that done, we now shouldn't have any problems with our succession. Oso should be inheriting every one of our titles. And some people were confused, thinking that I was worried about kingdoms or whatever, because we had destroyed all the kingdoms and this is all part of our de jure territory. So new kingdoms won't be created. So a lot of people were wondering why I was taking the effort of, disinheriting all of our children, considering the fact they wouldn't get kingdoms and thus it wouldn't leave our realm and our control. I don't want them to get any titles, though, guys. That's the goal here, is all of our titles, the 7 that we have, the 7 counties, all the duchies, any kingdom title we have, all of them to go to Oso. So that's the goal here, guys. That's the reason why we did it this way.
Well, Because it sounds messed up when you think about it from like a family standpoint, but you're also playing a game, and that is you. You are Oso, so you want to have as much as you can.
Yeah, we want to have as much power as we can possibly have. So we can usurp the duchy title here, which is something I want to do to give it to our son Oso. So once we get the money, we'll do that, and we still need 72 piety to do the next war. And you'll notice our piety has gone up. I think we were earning like 0.9 before, now we're earning 1.3. So now we're officially back home. My journey has been a long one, but I have finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed in how the priest and bishop treat me. I've undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist it has changed something about me, whether I can see it myself or not. And we got a new martial perk.
Like, I don't know, I feel pretty normal. Still feel like doing bad things.
So this will get us the Peacemaker. So what's really nice about this is you don't have to get the 100% to get peace. Instead, you just need to get the 90% war score. It'll just let you win wars quicker, essentially.
Maybe you are a changed man.
I have changed, Jinx. We make peace now. And we did uncover a secret. All right, excellent. So let's go ahead and blackmail this guy and get him to join our scheme. Or we'll try to anyways. He might not even accept it.
Does he even care that his grandson is a non-believer?
Well, we're not blackmailing the king. We're blackmailing his grandson.
Oh, I see.
So he might care if his king. Well, he doesn't care. Okay, never mind.
He's like, everybody knows that about me.
All right, so we're going to expose the secret. Can't have anybody saying that we don't keep through with our threats. So we should be able to do this here in a couple months, guys. Although it looks like there's been some splitting here of these realms. And Oso continues to improve. He just keeps getting better.
Oh,
He's got a beard now, too.
Got a little beard.
Yep. They already have a child. What? Our grandson here.
Jaime.
So I want to see if they'll let me rename. Because I don't really like his name there. I don't know if it does in the console version, though. You can in the PC version.
That's why he didn't tell you about the baby.
Because he knew I was going to rename him.
He's like, you can't rename my son, Dad.
But I'm gonna if I can. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's the option to rename the son. I think that might have been something to add in the patch. Like renaming your grandkids and stuff. Because, yeah, I'm not seeing any option for it, guys. Unfortunately. Let me just see if it's available for our younger children. Is this an issue with him being a grandkid, or just you can't rename? It seems like that's the case. Like, you can't rename your kids. Alright, that's unfortunate. So that means we will be stuck with whatever names he chooses. So that'll be our next character after Oso, if everything goes as planned. So yeah, he does have a son, and unfortunately, he didn't gain his mother's intelligence traits. Of course he didn't. It's like the sons never do. I bet he'll have a bunch of daughters, give us a bunch of granddaughters, and they'll all inherit the trait. And our son will not. We got an innovation, household soldiers. So if we want to take a look at that, that's going to give us, it affects our men-at-arms here. And I think that's back in this age, the early medieval age. And that gives us one more for the max number of men-at-arms regiment. And each regiment can be increased by 3 more. So that's 800 size instead of just 500. So if we want to take a look at our armies now, we could build 1 more men-at-arms. And then, yeah, we can increase them all up to level 8 if we wanted to. Apparently, we have some pikemen that we bought here, but we haven't really built up yet. So that's something we need to do in time. But for right now, we need to hold on to our money. Lots of wars going on down there in the south. A lot of changes happening. But yeah, we'll attack this guy as soon as we get the 72 prestige, or excuse me, 72 piety, which we now have. Let's go and declare war on him. He doesn't have that many troops, so it should be relatively easy conflict.
Gonna stomp all over him.
Hopefully, that's the plan. All right, so let's go and declare war, and
then dramatic music.
loud music here. Let's move the rally point. Let me see where we're gonna attack. All right, so we need to go after Valencia. That's key. There's also some forts up here on the coast we'll probably want to take as well. So we'll just raise the troops up, maybe right here. So yeah, we'll raise them up right there. There you go, beautiful. And we'll raise all the troops up just in case he has some allies in it coming a little later. Could end up needing all of them. And they'll let us get the sieges done as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and split off the siege troops. Probably do... You know, I don't really know how much we can fit in these locations. So let's just take a look real quick. 1825 into that one, and 4025 into that one. Okay, what about this one over here? Also 4,000 something. Okay, so you need to have one that's less than 1,800, essentially. Alright, so let's go ahead and maybe split off 2,000 and then 1,800. I think would be good. Yeah, we'll do it that way, guys. So let's get one of 2,000. And then give them a commander. Hopefully somebody who's good at sieges. I don't know if we have anybody. We got this guy. I'll put him in charge there. And then we'll need to get one more siege army split off. And this one needs to be about 1,800. Or less than 1,800.
You guys just seem like a bunch of old men going out for one last hurrah.
Yep, pretty much. Just a bunch of old dudes. For the youngins take over. We can actually put our son in charge.
Cool eye patch.
Oh yeah, he does. I'm not seeing anybody who's good at sieges over here, guys. Could put our son in charge, but it's kind of risky.
Yeah, I'm like, he's gonna die.
He's already a knight though, so he's already gonna be out there fighting. Now we can stop him from fighting as a knight, but I actually want to let him fight.
I bet he gets maimed.
Yeah. As far as who's gonna be commander here, I'm not entirely sure how we are already using both of these. Let's put this guy in charge for now. He must be leading his own troops somewhere. That's what I'm thinking. Huh. Okay, yeah, we'll just leave ourselves in charge, I suppose. We're pretty good. Alright, so we're going to put this guy over here. We will go after the capital, or yeah, that's right, we'll take attrition. We can go this way, though. And then we have one more army. You're not going to select it, so we're going to have to hold square and do it that way, which I don't even know what army it is. It's the third army, maybe? Yeah, third army. We'll have him go here. Alright, excellent. So we'll see where his troops are raised up. They're right there. I suppose we'll attempt to attack him. Can we go this way? Yeah, we're already too far along. Alright, so that's where the battle's going to be. We are definitely going to win. We have almost double the numbers. He is defending in the hills, but that will not get him victory. Alright, so he's trying to take off, but too late.
Too slow.
Mm-hmm. One of our knights was
wow,
wounded.
that was fast.
Yeah. Nice, quick battle. Nice, quick victory here. And we were able to capture somebody here. A couple characters, actually. And we're already at 46% towards winning now, guys. So, very nice. Quick battle. And if we want to take a look at the exact stats here, we lost 130 dudes, while he lost 1,529. I want to see how our son did in battle. So this is, of course, how all of our knights done. Rodrigo is still the top knight. 63 kills for him and his troops. Here's old Count Oso. He killed 24.
Nice.
That's not terrible.
Is this his first battle?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this would be his first battle, Jinx.
Look how proud he is.
Mm-hmm. He's also considered a powerful noble, as you'd expect. A powerful vassal because we gave him so much titles. So we could put him on our council. I don't know what he would do. He'd be a good marshal, but he's obviously not better than our current marshal, so yeah, he might not get a position there. But yeah, that's how our son did. I just wanted to see. Should have looked how he did in the night battles, too. I don't know if he fought a knight. Probably not. Fear of the unknown. You want to read this, Jinx?
My vassals know nothing about my blackmail, but they have noticed how my victim, Count Vermudo, acts around me. They have seen the fear that flashes across his eyes.
So he's terrified that we're going to tell everybody he eats people.
Oh.
So we could say, they should all fear me and gain some dread. Or we could say, I assure you all nothing untoward is going on. Yeah, let's get that dread,
they
guys.
They should all fear you.
They should. So our dread's now at 40. And you can see he's now taking off. He's trying to get out of here before we attack him. I don't think he'll be able to. It does take a while to get on a boat. And then the other problem that he's facing is that this is going to cost him money, too, getting on that ship. So we should be able to attack him here. Yep. And get him destroyed. We won't be able to increase the war score much, though, because the most you can increase it by from battles is 50%. But let me take that back. We just captured the guy, so I think that means the war's over. Are the sieges almost done? Nah, that's not worth waiting for, guys. I don't think we get enough money for it. I mean, maybe. But let's just end the war. Why keep it going if you don't have to? So yeah, let's go ahead and enforce our demands. And just like that, we've added that whole duchy.
We grew. To
our empire. Okay. So let's go ahead and disband all the troops. I'll do it through there. Alright, so disband all. And thus we now have 4 more counties that we have to grant out.
Who wants some land?
So as for development goes, I mean, these are decent. 11 development here. You got 11 there and the 10 there. It's not bad when it comes to development. But yeah, we'll probably just give it out, guys. Just because, I mean, we're at a point we can only hold so much. We don't have to give it all out, though. We can keep one of them. So let's just pick which one we want to keep. I imagine you'd want the one that has the duchy holding, which I think is this one here. Yeah. So Valencia, we'll keep Valencia.
Looks
key
like
city.
It's got nice beach land too.
Yeah. I've seen pictures of Valencia. It's very, very nice today. I mean, modern Valencia. Looks nice. All right, guys, so let's go and take a look at our court, see who we can grant these titles to. So this guy's a good knight, I believe. So we can grant him. Yeah, he's got the 15 prowess. So we'll grant him one of these titles. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. We'll give him... Oops. So we're going to want to give him, like, the one down here, I think. Yeah, we'll give him this one here. And as for the rest of the titles, I think we're going to grant another one to our son. Now, he's way over his cap, but that's not our problem. We don't have to deal with that. So the main reason why... Oh, we have another one over here. Huh, I wonder why we didn't give that one to our son. Was there a reason why I kept this one? I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah, we should grant that one to our son as well, I suppose. But yeah, the main reason why I'm granting these to our son is because when he becomes king, you know, he'll be way over his cap, but then we can hand those out to new vassals, and then they'll get the opinion boost with us. So, like, the fact that we just gave this guy a title, you know, he likes us, he's happy with us, and some of that will bleed over to our son, because you get a little bonus for, or a penalty, that depends on how they felt about the former ruler, but you don't get as big of a boost as you get when you just hand him the title, nowhere near. So it'd be better for our son to hand out all these titles. Yeah, I guess we'll give him this one as well. I'm not entirely sure why I kept this one. Maybe because it had high development. There's something about it that I really liked. I don't know. So yeah, let's go ahead and grant him more titles. As you can see, he can only hold 3 as a count. And we're granting him more than that, obviously. I'm trying to get onto the map here. So we're going to grant him that one and this one. And that'll get rid of our problem with the cap. Again, he has major issues from being at the cap, but that's not our problem. So I guess we'll just keep these 2 here. Maybe we should have kept that one, actually. Yeah, I probably should have, because that was a little bit better than these 2. So now we need to get the control up in them, I think. Let me just double check here. It looks like the control is good, actually. All right, so no problems there. Anything we need to be aware of here? We want to usurp this. We don't have the money for that yet. We can't imprison somebody new. This is Count Fernando, which I think he's one of the recent one we gave titles to. Yeah, that's him here. So we can usurp him. Probably because he's cheating on his spouse or something. Oh, he's excommunicated.
Oh.
I said usurp, I meant imprison him. So yeah, we can always imprison this guy if we so desire. Let me just take a look at him real quick. 100% chance of success. What do you think, Jinx? Do you think we should, you know...
Sure.
And then...
He's over here spreading lover's pox.
Yeah, let's imprison him, guys. Just cuz.
And we need to ransom our prisoners.
Oh, yeah. We gotta go through the prison. Let's go and do that now. So, with Count Fernando, we'll probably release him for a hook. And then change up his feudal contract. Yeah, we'll do that. Let me just double check and make sure that's what we want to do. We've actually already increased taxes on him once. Could increase it further. Everybody will be paying stupid amounts of taxes to us. Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do here.
He's our rival.
Oh, is he a rival?
Yeah.
Probably because we arrested him. With that, then we probably don't want to release him. Yeah, he'd be very unhappy with us. So yeah, you could just keep him in there. 50 gold for ransom. Executing would be an act of tyranny. Can't just move him to the dungeon so that he slowly dies.
I didn't know we had a deeper prison.
Yeah. Yeah, we can, these people are all on house arrest.
Oh, okay. And then the ones in the dungeon are...
They get...
dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones in the dungeon get the bigger penalty to their health. Who is this guy?
We caught him in the battle, I think.
Yeah, somebody we caught in the battle. Well, we can ransom him for 100 gold.
Nice.
So let's take that. Yeah, that'd be useful. Let's take a look at this character here. We could ransom him for 100 gold as well. So why not? Yeah, we want all this money. This guy would not accept it. So, say if we want to release him, do so for a weak hook. Do we want to recruit him? He'd be a decent knight. Let's instead recruit him then. So we'll go ahead and recruit him. And then we got one character left. And he also cannot be ransomed. So let me just see if he's somebody we want to recruit. We do not. He's okay, I suppose. Yeah, I'll probably just get a weak hook on him then. Yeah, we'll just get a weak hook. Alright, excellent. Let's let that play, let all these ransoms and stuff go through. And then unfortunately, yeah, get some money. And then unfortunately, we'll have to end the episode here, guys. So we can actually create that title now. Usurp that. And then give it to our son so that he'll be a duke rather than just a count. And then he can hand those titles out if he so desires, which is actually a bad thing now that I think about it. Yeah, we're going to usurp this. See, I don't know if we want to give that out to him because he'll then hand out some of his counties, but he might not hand out the ones I want him to hand out.
Oh. So
Yeah.
he'll just automatically do that on his own?
Yeah, because he's over the cap. Now, he'll have a higher cap, maybe 5, if we give him the Duke title. So he'll grant out 2, but which 2 will he grant out? He might not do the 2 I want him to grant out. But yeah, I think it's going to be necessary. Unfortunately.
You gotta let him live his life.
We gotta let him live his life. So that's why we usurped it, to give him this title. So let's go ahead and do that. We want to not grant him a title that way. We want to grant him a title this way. And make him the Duke. So that would be down here, the Duchy of Toledo. Alright, excellent. So that'll give him a 60 opinion boost. He remains our vassal. Nothing really changes outside the fact that he should have a higher domain limit, hopefully. That should increase. Maybe not. Maybe it'll still be 3. Yeah, it looks like the Duke still has the same. So yeah, he might give those titles out. We'll just have to see. Hopefully he gives out the ones we want him to. We did get another agent into that scheme to kill King Henry. So it's getting higher and higher without us doing anything. And we never even took a look at the character we blackmailed to actually get them in. So we'll have to take a look at that. I'm not seeing anybody in here. But yeah, unfortunately, we will have to end the episode here, guys. It's a real shame. But yeah, we might actually be able to kill the king. I don't know if that'll end up being a good thing. I guess a baby comes to the throne, so there's that. Remember, he's not the greatest character. He's possessed.
Oh, yeah.
It's honestly probably better that France is under a cruddy king like this. A young, crappy king.
Let him stay weak.
Yeah, frankly, that'd be better. A baby's pretty weak, too, though, so... but yeah, we're going to have to end the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one, where maybe we'll continue expanding our empire as we conquer the rest of the Muslims in Iberia. So I'll see you in that video, and thanks for watching.